Hi guys. So I'm here to talk about our grammar skill for this week. And our grammar skill is maybe a little bit confusing, but that's okay. We're going to talk about it all week long and you'll have it. So we're talking about simple and compound sentences. And a simple sentence just tells one thought. So the dog ate. That's a simple sentence. It just tells me one single thing, okay? So it's simple because it's just one thought. The dog ate. A compound sentence is when you combine two simple sentences using a word called a conjunction and a comma. So let me give you an example of a compound sentence. The dog ate, comma, and he napped. Oops, can't see my period. There we go. So this is an example of a compound sentence. My two sentences that were simple that I put together are the dog ate, he napped. Those are two simple sentences. They each tell a complete thought and they each are their own sentence. But I put them together using a comma and the word and in order to make a compound sentence. So it's kind of like when you do a compound word, like watermelon. You have two words, water and melon, and you put them together to make one. Same idea here, except it's sentences. We're putting sentences together. Now, the important thing to remember is when you're making compound sentences, you always have to have a comma and a conjunction. And the conjunction is kind of like the word that hooks it together, okay? And our conjunctions that we're gonna talk about are and, but, or so, okay? So those are our conjunction words. So whenever we have two simple sentences, we're gonna hook them together with a comma and one of those words. So let's try another. Okay, let's say that I have the sentence that says, I called mom. That's a simple sentence. It's just one thought, one single thing. Then I can have another simple sentence. I called Dad. Okay, so there's my two simple sentences. Now I have to decide which conjunction am I going to use to combine those two sentences. So I called mom and I called dad. Sounds good, but let's check. I called mom, but I called dad. No, doesn't make very much sense. I called mom or I called dad. No, doesn't make sense. I called mom, so I called dad. Okay, you could maybe make that a sentence, but I think our best bet is and. So to turn my two simple sentences into a compound sentence, I would write, I called mom, and then do you remember what comes before my conjunction? A comma. So I called mom, comma, and I called dad. Okay, so that is how I used a conjunction to take two simple sentences and make a compound sentence. Let's practice one more. All right, what if I said, I like pizza? Okay, so there's one simple sentence. And then I could say, I don't like, what don't I like? Eggs. Okay, so there are two simple sentences. I like pizza. I don't like eggs. Which conjunction could I use to turn those two simple sentences into a compound sentence? I like pizza and I don't like eggs. Okay. I like pizza, but I don't like eggs. Oh, that one sounds good. I like pizza or I don't like eggs. No. I like pizza, so I don't like eggs. That doesn't have anything to do with it. So let's say I like pizza, and then I have to have a comma. Don't forget. But I don't like eggs. And something else to notice, when I have two simple sentences, each sentence has to have its own period. That has a period, that has a period. When I turn it into a compound sentence, which means just one sentence, that means I only need one period at the end of the sentence. All right, and then something else to keep in mind. When I say and is used to join two similar ideas. I called mom and I called dad. Similar ideas. But joins two different ideas. I like pizza, but I don't like eggs. So one I like, one I don't like. Or joins two possible ideas. So I could say, for dinner, we could have chicken or fish. So I'm talking about dinner either way, but it's two different ideas. And then I have so, and so is used to show that the second idea happened because of the first. So if I could say, I could have a compound sentence that might say, it was raining, so we didn't go to the playground. We didn't go because it was raining. The second happened because of the first. All right, I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea about compound sentences, and you're gonna get some more practice by watching the videos below.